Wait, I'm sorry. Come on. Come on back. Come sit down.
Join.
I'm sorry, what did you say this fine was for? I asked, squinting at the yellow slip of paper taped to my ranch gate. My dog, Buddy, a golden retriever with more energy than a toddler on candy, was panting beside me, confused why we had stopped. The paper read in bold black letters, "Notice of violation, $750 fine, unauthorized dog walking on HOA grounds." Except, I wasn't on HOA grounds. I was on my land, my 50-acre ranch that I bought with my own savings after retiring from 20 years in the Army. And the person standing smugly behind the gate, arms crossed in a crisp HOA uniform polo, was none other than Brenda Wiggins, president of the Willow Creek, and possibly the most entitled person west of the Mississippi. You can't find me for walking my dog on my own ranch. We've updated the boundary lines. Your walking path now crosses into the protected commons. And per our new regulation, dogs must be carried or transported on HOA land. Buddy barked, as if laughing. I couldn't chuckle bitterly. You've got 10 days to pay, he added with a smirk. Daily fines of $100. I leaned against the fence.
If you can you pull up my stream on like a side of yours?
This was a new level. That night I opened my laptop. And I knew just how. 3 months later, Brenda called an emergency HOA meeting. The entire neighborhood was buzzing. People were panicking. Some were yelling. Because every inch of open land surrounding Willow Creek HOA had been bought. Every trail, every strip of sidewalk easement, even the decorative lake Brenda liked.
So I can communicate with you.
Every bit of it now had a new owner. Me. And the new owner had posted signs all around the community. No trespassing, private property, neighborhood access revoked until further notice. Now Brenda was banging on my ranch gate, yelling, "You can't just ban us, this is harassment." I stepped out, holding the view in one hand and my phone in the other, recording every second.
Man, I just tried to fucking neighborhoods.
I can. And I just did.
It's my
What happened next shocked me.
God damn it.
Let me take you back to where
I had to fix my earbuds.
Because it didn't begin with the fun or the shouting. It started with something much simpler.
There we go.
To Willow Creek Ranch 2 years ago. I just retired after decades of military service. The goal was simple.
What's up?
Quiet mornings, coffee on the beach, and a wide field for Buddy to run around in. I wanted peace. That's all. The ranch sat on the outskirts of the gated
Yeah, so I do stream on PlayStation. So it's my controls are much different than yours.
A few trees and barbed wire fencing. I bought it for the space, not the neighbors. But Brenda Wiggins had other plans.
By the way, I have access to private server settings, so your cooldowns have been disabled and there's no stuns.
Brenda was in her mid-50s, blonde bob haircut, and the kind of person who turned neighborhood watch into neighborhood war. "Oh, hi. You must be the new rancher," she chirped. "You're technically outside our community, but we do like to maintain a standard in the area." I smiled politely.
Let's go to my other one. There's an update?
The trail is a violation.
Oh. I gotta reset.
She sent me.
Ah! You found it out again. I'm going out. Bye. Stuck in place? Bruh, you stuck in place or something? Here, let me give you a hand. How are you still stuck? Back to normal. You stop using Jettos?
Where Brenda had previously thrown.
How are you in the sky?
Light caught something metallic. My heart. Crash your gaming system straightly, you know. Where are you going? I'm over here. Yay, I'm dead. Daily walk felt claustrophobic without the view of my open fields. Visual hazard. The clerk.
Light speed, Spider-Man.
なだけ近づいてこい。ただし
This is animated, so this is what you see. How are you still alive?
Cease and desist order.
You're gonna die.
Trespassing. No access.
I just destroyed the whole map.
Best part?
Are you still alive somehow? How are you still alive? Why is the animation broken? There's usually a much better animation. But the animations are breaking because of what I've done. Oh, you was about to do your laser, okay. I am too. Want to see a magic trick I can do? I've broken the server 3 times so far.
Brenda's mouth fell open. Someone had set fire to the community welcome center. And the HOA's had just begun.
Did I get you there, son? You should die from this. I swear if you don't die, then I'm about to roll my other character. You die? Okay, I'm gonna stop using KJ because he's still OP.
Who would do this? She cried.
Well, you can change your characters.
The neighbors,
Better ones you could use.
some shaking their heads, others not even hiding their smirks. The fire department was quick, and by some miracle, the blaze didn't spread to nearby homes. But the damage? Total.
Still in here?
The building was toast. The fire marshal arrived within the hour and ruled it suspicious. Arson. And not just a random act. There were clear signs of accelerant. A question on everyone's mind.
Oh. I can teach you all the stuff. I'm right now one of my other characters.
approached the porch. "Evening, Mr. Graham," said Deputy Logan.
See ya.
Respectfully. "We're just here to ask. We've got nothing to say."
By the way, I can teach you how to use other characters.
Blinked. Footage.
Don't mind me.
Red and motion activated. Last 48 hours of surveillance.
That was nothing.
Seconds stamped and verified. They thanked me and left. I didn't hear back for days. Until one
Dude, just don't mind that.
silver pickup truck pulled into my
Who are you
driveway.
now?
Tony stepped out and
Oh.
tail. They arrested me.
You ever watched, have you ever heard someone named Gojo?
They looked over his shoulder, then whispered, "Jason." On the neighbor's ring cam sneaking around the clubhouse.
Hey, have you heard of Gojo?
Scare you. But he didn't expect the whole building to go up. My jaw tightened. Jason had been Brenda's errand boy for years, mid-20s,
Yeah.
always blaring music in his pickup car. Brenda had
Do
vouched
you?
for him time and time again. Assistant badge through the HOA.
I can just do this
Exploded.
and steal him.
Flames. Suspect linked to President Kennedy. Brenda tried to she didn't even talk to him that week. But emailed. Brenda had sent Jason an
One is, if all I have to do is smacking, you're dead.
Mr. Graham, he's not king of it. He's just a dog walker with land.
Here, I'll make sure you can come faster, okay?
With the Brenda
I expect your ultimate.
pending investigation. She showed up at the next HOA meeting anyway.
You want me to come faster?
Turned ice cold when she walked in. "You don't belong here," someone shouted. "We're done paying for your mess." Tony told me. And just like that, the queen of the HOA fell.
Oops.
But as the dust settled,
Sorry.
she rose. What to do with the destroyed land? The parcels I now owned. Yes, you read that right. The HOA didn't even own the land beneath. The developer had donated it. Or I could let it sit. Let them
Do it. Well, I mean, I can break a game very easily.
blackened, burned foundation of what once was. I hadn't decided yet, but something else had been on my mind. Tony. He came.
No, I can.
With his daughter Sophia. He brought Buddy a bag of homemade peanut butter biscuits. Tony shook my hand.
I can.
Looked me in the eye and said,
Why you running?
"Learn how to plant
Not that big.
But it would come with strict rules. No
Is
HOA
it?
members, no Brenda, no fake
Oh my.
bylaws. Just a space for people who respected the land and the people who owned it.
I can't see
I
anything.
posted a sign a week later. Sanctuary in progress.
I gotta reset. I got to.
Except Willow Creek HOA. And right beneath it, a fine print.
My graphics is going to fry on my
Unauthorized dog
PlayStation.
walking, $750 per paw. The local paper did a story on it.
Are you outside the map?
Towns drove out to see it. A little girl wrote me a drawing of Buddy wearing a crown. Things were finally settling down. Until one morning, a stranger knocked on my door. He wore a gray suit, sunglasses, and carried a briefcase. You Mr. Graham? He asked. Yes, I said cautiously. I represent a company interested in acquiring all land surrounding Willow Creek HOA. They're preparing to make you an offer. I narrowed my eyes. What kind of offer? He smiled. He said, one that might change the future of this entire neighborhood. The man in the gray suit stood calm and unreadable as I opened the folder. Inside were glossy Center for Sustainable Farming and Conservation. Right in the middle.
I can kill you one hit, right?
We're not asking you to sell everything, he explained. Just partner. You keep the heart. Into something positive, something.
Oh, okay. That's gonna cooldowns are gonna be gone, but
I'd seen people turn small people into monsters. And
what did you do to them?
I visited the burn site again. The ashes of the old clubhouse are cool, but the bitterness still lingers. I've been a bully, I know that. I thought running the HOA gave me I didn't speak. You beat me, she added with a strange smile. Not with noise, with patience and ownership. Why'd your nephew do it?
Nothing happened.
She shrugged, her voice catching. Because he thought I wanted him to.
Oh yeah,
He walked away without another word.
your meter's not infinite anymore, and as well, you can be killed real fast. So I'd be careful what you do.
The next day, there was a meeting, but not at the HOA, in the sanctuary site.
Strike!
The general store and online. Well, it was a meeting about the future. About 30 neighbors showed up, some curious.
Wait, what? It's caused a special animation I didn't know was a thing.
But I'm not here to tell you I've accepted. A man in the back raised his hand. Are you really paying us?
I will snipe you with a trash can.
I smiled. That's it.
Didn't you?
Wasn't partnering. I'll develop the sanctuary myself, I said, with help from the people who...
You know your thing's timed now, right? Your ultimate?
Mr. Graham, you're missing a huge opportunity. No. I'm week, the first stage of the sanctuary began. Volunteers came every day. We cleared weeds, built benches.
I put you down like this, but
Clipboard in hand, suit too clean. Property has been flagged.
bruh. Okay, I see how you want to play, I guess.
Let me guess.
Okay, we'll play like that. We'll play like that. We'll play like that.
He didn't have to. I thanked him and slammed my door shut. It wasn't. I was making one last play, and this time they were coming after me legally. The reassessment. According to the county, my property's tax value. That meant not just higher bills, but more scrutiny, building inspections.
We'll play like that. Just remember this. You always will be dead.
I should have known better. That was the only thought running through my Will. It wasn't some grand family or emotional moment of disclosure. No, I stumbled across it purely.
Told you I remember that. And I almost read my graphics again.
This week, but this time, in this video, we are going to go into how Troy does compost.
Why don't you activate your ability?
And what that would look like.
There you go. Finally being a man. Nope. Not this time.
In undercover. They say
You just made some spaghetti.
he did what most bosses wouldn't. He dressed down. Old jeans with a tiny rib cage. Halfway. Like this. Paid every 2 weeks. He walked into the diner at 12:46 p.m. The lunch rush. The smells.
Oh, let me do something. Okay, I'm good. kill you, and then... Here's a meteor.
Probably sitting in bunk heads for 30 years or something. Meanwhile, we in here doing everything. Didn't know how.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Cameras was probably already conveyed in the back. They didn't recognize me. Not a flicker of familiarity. Should have been. Something deeper. Disappointment.
By Adam. You are dead.
The air felt heavy. His fingers his hoodie bunched up against the headrest. Just what they said. It was so easily they said it. Like they'd done it before. A He even knows where the younger kitchen guy's now. He's never coming back.
Jeez, you killed so many.
Got his little picture on the wall, but he don't show his face.
Oh, let me try something.
Like that. Reggie didn't laugh. Instead, Darius heard a chair creak.
Bruh, how'd you kill me? My turn. did she?
Hear more. See more.
I'll go grab it. Oh yeah. Dude, I gotta go get off and go eat. Dude. Hey dude, I gotta get off and eat.
Then opened the car door and stepped out. As he turned, the first to spot him was Sharif. Her eyes
You can go thingy train now. You go kill whatever.
respectful.
Just keep killing dummies, do whatever.